It'll work out.
So with the process of you making music, or this journey, I would say, yeah, I would say that this journey of you making music, what has been the most difficult? What's a hard part in your opinion
All of it.
on this journey?
All of it. The hard part is getting up doing it every day.
Finding the motivation.
Finding the motivation to get up and do. No, well, the motivation is there.
Yeah.
The hard part is getting up doing it, feeling defeated the day before. You know what I mean? It's like, shit. Okay, nothing happened today. Let's try this again. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just to repeat. Then when it's in some people's instance, it works in 2, 3 years, and some it takes 10, 12 years. But it's the point of never knowing when it's gonna happen. But I've heard that story of so many people say, "Man, I tried 20 times. Then the 21st time it worked out." You know what I mean? So it's like, if I give up right now from everything I put in it, everything I sacrificed, it's like, who's to say it won't work tomorrow?
Yeah.
And that's the hard part, because and it's I'm gonna twist it up. It's really hard when you get a little spark. You know what I mean? Like when you do a good show and it's a big
I'm
show.
about to say when you see a glimpse of what it could be,
you get a show where you get paid something different you ain't used to, or you once you get that little spark, it's like you chasing that spark forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like Southern Charm was that spark, because, bro, I put that video out and it was jumping like
instantly.
Like, every week it was going up like 3,000-4,000 views. I was like, holy shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, to me, I'm like, I ain't doing but put $40 on a Facebook, on a Google ad. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm like, damn. And then the reaction, and then, like I said, to see people singing it and people knowing, like, bro, I've been in gas stations and people be like, bro, you Zay Grass, you sing Southern Charm. And it's like, I've literally had the airport, people want to take pictures. And to me, I feel like, bro, nobody knows. But people do, some people do. And it's like, once you get that little taste, it's like, all right, if I can get these few hundred people to know who I am, I can get a couple 100,000 to know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And so then it's like, all right, if I get a couple 100,000 to know who I am, I can get a couple 100 million to know who I am. You know what I mean? It's like, so it's like you always, once you get that one little spark, it's like you always chasing that feeling again. It's like people smoke crack. You know what I mean? When they say what the crackheads say, bro, you always chasing that first high.
That first high.
You know what I mean? So it's like once you get that first spark, it's like, bro, that's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Like the call I let you listen to with a woman called and left a voicemail, like, it's like now I'm chasing that again.
Yeah.
Like I'm chasing that voicemail again to get another, you know what I mean? Because it's like, to me, that's $1 million. Like,
nah,
that was a Grammy right there to me.
No, for real. That's heartwarming. Like, that was heartwarming, bro. That's something that will, like, if you put it out, you know what I admire about you? I admire that you are strictly for the art, and you're not really on no clout. Like, you're not really chasing like clout. You know, that's the new thing, like just wanting to be seen.
I don't even know what that is.
See?
I know what it is. Like,
yeah.
Because to me, clout is when you don't want nothing but fame. You don't want nothing but
attention.
The people to, like, I want the attention on my music. I don't literally want the attention on me.
Yeah.
I want the attention on my art, because I feel like what I talk about could possibly change somebody from doing something wrong. It could possibly help another young person. It could help somebody in the juvenile system. It could help somebody in prison. It could, you know what I mean? Because, like I told a dude in the studio one day in Nashville, we was at Sound Emporium. He was like, man, this is like Ari said tonight. He's like, bro, your lyrics are deep. And
for real.
I go through spurts. Sometimes I can write 5, 6 songs in 3, 4 days. But then it might be 2 weeks where I can't write anything, because I can only write about what I've been through.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't I can't write about driving big cars and throwing money. I ain't never threw no money. I throw some money, I'm gonna throw it at myself. I ain't got no money to be throwing. I ain't got no money to be throwing at nobody else. So I'm gonna throw my shit at the mirror. You know what I mean? So I can't talk about that. Yeah. It ain't even gonna sound right.
Yeah,
for me to even talk about that, people gonna be like, but he don't even sound right. Talk, you know, because it ain't. I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
So I can't talk about. I can't sing and make music and make art about stuff unless it's something I went through.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got a song that I wrote called it's called Toxic Love. And I actually wrote that about one of my friends and a relationship that he had, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't never told him, but that's what the song about. And it's literally writing about, because he used to reach out to me every morning, bruh, like this bitch. And then, you know what I mean? So it's like I was almost going through it so I could write about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like, she got that toxic love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like, I can't write about things I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know if people say, oh, you can't write or whatever, but I'm a realist. You know what I mean? I can't tell you about driving no Bentleys. I can't tell you about throwing 40,000 in strokers or magic or none of that. Because, bro, if I throw that much, I'm coming back to get it. Y'all, everybody get robbed at the end of the night. I'm coming back to get my money back. I promise. I promise. That's going down in history.
Hey, that is hilarious.
Ain't no way. Hell no.
Nah, but I had to let you know on that point in particular, that's real admirable of you, because what you showed me off camera, like if you put something like that on Twitter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll probably go viral because it really grabs at your emotions, you know.
The recording?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That'll really grab people and really affect people. Like that's some like real good-hearted content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like you were saying earlier, you don't put stuff out. You just got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the fact that I got to see that, like, bro, that's dope. And it shows that the music that you're putting out, it's making a difference to people, bro.
That's another thing keep me going, because a lot of times I record stuff and I'm like, all right, this could sound better, or this don't sound like this person, or this don't sound as good as this person. And I thought that way for a long time, and then it was like, you ain't supposed to sound like that person, or you ain't even supposed to worry about thinking about trying to sound good like that person. It was like, just do what you do.
Facts. Never compare.
If they like it, they like it. If they don't, it don't change nothing for you.
Mm-hmm.
And from then it was just like, I'm gonna put out the music I want to put out.
Yep.
Whether they, you know what I mean, whether they like it or they don't. It's just, I feel good putting it out, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, never compare. Never compare. It's all about you, your individualism, your vision, and your, you know.
Well, it took me finding myself, because as an artist first coming in, you know, I was listening to Boosie, Webby, Snoop Dogg, artists before then, like Warren G. Like I listened to a lot of West Coast. So my sister grew up in California. So when she moved back to the East Coast with us, like she brought a lot of the West Coast music with her. Like the first rap song I ever heard in my life was Slick Rick, Children's Story. You know what I mean? So she brought me a lot of different, I didn't start off listening to down south music.
Yeah.
Like it was like West Coast rap and Snoop Dogg and stuff like that I heard her listening to is what made me get into it. But it's music something different, bro. Like it's a therapist by itself.
Mm-hmm.